check check is normally by the overt security feature, by the covert security feature. The bank people, teller, if through the counting, through the sorting machine, through the authentication machine, they can check. Even some feature we can check through some device. So this is one process is through check you can authenticate the note. Clear? Next. The light. Some security feature you cannot recognize without light. To authenticate the note, you need the light. To see the design, you need light. In the dark, you cannot see the design. So, to see the watermark, you need the light. Against the light, if you look, then you can see the watermark. Even the thread, you need the light. Even the VI, color shifting, even the spark, color rolling, you need the light. So we can say light is one kind of technique for us. Next.
Sir,
There is a 500.
what is microperf? Microperf.
Microperf.
What's that?
Microperf is there is two types. One is microperf, one is laser perf. Perf, perf is so microperf and laser perf is almost same. Perf is some notes like hole, some normally denomination.
Perforation.
Yes, perforation. From perforation it comes perf. So notes are perforated, some design, some number or denomination or any picture. You cannot see with naked eye. You have to against the light you can see. Against the light you can see the microperf or laser perf. Normally it is available in Europe. There is a Euro also. In Swiss franc you will find the microperf as well as laser perf. It is also very difficult to count. But nowadays there is a lot of technology available that they can do perforation, but it is not similar like, but ordinary people they can understand it is micro or laser perf. But you can perforation by do manually also some instrument. Nowadays it is not so strong feature. Once it was very strong. Okay, here you see that this is the watermark. You need the light to see it or look it, and it is mold made watermark. The OBI color shifting, you need the light. Without light, you cannot realize the color is changing or color is shifting. This is also OBI. The US dollar, I told you earlier, there is two types of OBI. Then the thread. To see the thread, you need light as well as you have to look. Then interglue print. Here is interglue print, you have to touch. So touch, it is called feel. When you touch by finger, then you feel something that is up and down print. That is called tactile print or interglue print. That interglue print. Okay. So you see the feel, look, light, and check. When you check through the device, then you see these features. It is called Omron ring. Omron ring. It is called Omron ring. It's very newly introduced one kind of feature. Omron ring. Uriel constant also there. It is empty copy. You cannot entry copy. That means you cannot through color scheme. You cannot do it. Then newly one kind of technology is introduced through scanner. You know, most of the ordinary fake note done by the color screen or color photocopier. Through color photocopier as well scanner you cannot do. To integrate the scanner and photocopy. This is newly feature is called emerald ring. It is also available in the US dollar, Indian currency, many currencies nowadays. Introduced. So to see this, you need some light or check, like to check some devices. So we can categorize to authenticate the note, let the feeling, let the light, let the look. So this is why we category like this one. Next, in Bangladeshi currency, 1000 taka OBI, you need the light and look. Watermark, to see, you need the look and light. And it is also overt security features. Intaglio line, you need fill. Without filling, you cannot recognize. So, as well as the blind dot or blind embossing, you need the filling. And see-through, you need against the light, you have to see it. As well as water thread, you need light and look. This is why we say even the iridescent strip, you need light as well as look. So we categorize look, light, feel, and check. Next, how to detect the real and fake note by the user. Public touch and feel the substrate, then looks to the overt security feature. That I told earlier, when we receive the note or anybody receives, then they try to look and feel and touch. And they can identify the real or fake one. And blind people, only they can recognize through feeling. They put their finger on the blind dot or blind embossing or blind side, and they can realize real or fake as well as denomination. Bankers discover the covert security feature through device or equipment. The bank people, when the bulk quantity, they through loop and light, it's not possible. They need the check through the machine. They put and machine read it. Their feature, I told you, UV, IR, magnetic. This feature machine read and machine authenticate the real or fake. Fake note, feel. I already told. Okay. Some security feature can be recognized by feeling with fingers such as interglue print, blind dot, paper texture. You know, interglue print, I told you, the up and down or tactile of the banknote, you can through feeling. Even the blind people through the blind dot, through feeling. Even we in the dark, you know, where light is not available, that time we can through feeling, we can determine, identify the real or fake note. As well as feeling. When you touch the banknote substrate feeling is not same as other paper. Totally different feeling. So this is why feeling we can determine the banknote real or fake. Next. That we already shown you how to read the fake note. There is interglue printing, there is interglue filling through filling. You know, interglue printing through fill you can identify. In the Euro, there is interglue line, interglue printing, there is interglue printing. Many places there is interglue printing. through intergroup printing, we can recognize through the filling. Same Bangladeshi currency. Here intergroup print, intergroup line, dot, intergroup printing through filling. Next.